Okay, take 125. If you guys are wondering, this is a dress from BB, and I never fart. That's just my chair, my cheap ass IKEA chair. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So I feel like I had to film this so many different times. Maybe I'll insert like little clips of me panicking, but I basically had like the neighborhood in front of my house, parking in front, looking up, 3 girls walking by, looking at me like, what the hell is this girl doing? A neighbor's moving, so they have people going in and out. There's like a dog right there, so that's why the 3 girls are crossing. It's been a whole shebang. So today I have my March favorites, and I know this is long overdue, but I definitely wanted to film this. So I have quite a few drugstore products, actually a lot of drugstore products and a couple high-end products up in there, but it has been just like drugstore months for me. The last 2 months I've been on a big drugstore kick. I did an all drugstore glam tutorial. I did my top 10 drugstore products. Go check out those videos. And yeah, I just absolutely love drugstore products right now. Not that I don't like high-end, but right now drugstore just boom, boom, has my heart. So let's get on with it because I feel like I can be me again because I honestly was like, so I'm going to talk about foundation. I've been wearing the Dream Cushion number 40. Oh my gosh, like crazy. So much that it's basically out. I probably have like 4 or 5 more uses. I just dab my kabuki brush in there and I use it. I absolutely love this product. It's so lightweight. I keep talking about it, but it is that amazing. And your girl umped up to 45. I've been mixing these two. Sometimes, like when I'm freshly self-tan, which I'll talk about my favorite self-tanner in a second, I'll use 45, but oh my gosh, amazing stuff. So I'm wearing it right now. It gives you a really nice glowy feel. Ignore all the highlight because I do have quite a bit of highlight on, but it just, let's concentrate on this forehead area right here. It just gives you a really nice satin finish, super healthy glow. I do have to blot probably like within 3 to 4 hours, depending on how the weather is too, because if it is a little bit hotter than usual, then your girl has to blot. Only cushion foundation I personally have tried and that I absolutely love because it has medium buildable coverage, which I'm amazed of. I think Maybelline hit it out of the park. If you've wanted to try a cushion foundation, try a drugstore version first. This one is bomb. On to my self-tanner. So I've been using Loving Tan. This is not sponsored. They sent me some products, but I'm not getting commission or anything like that. But if you use code WhatWouldLizzyDo, you get a deluxe mitt when you use if you get one of their mousses. I'll link everything down below, but this is what I've been using. This isn't the exact bottle. I just ran out of my 2-hour express in dark. That's the one I use. This is probably like day 9, I would say, or something like that. The sun is hitting me right now, so it's a little bit like washing me out a bit, but I'm definitely getting back to my brown biscuit self. I love this because 1, it gives me the most natural looking tan. When I used this, Glenn couldn't even believe how natural it looked because for Glenn, from like a guy standpoint, he's like, are you gonna look like a Oompa Loompa? I was like, no, I'm not. Thank you. Can you get my back? Thanks. Because he does my backside, just, you know, because I can't reach, but I think they have like a mitt you can use or something. I don't know, but I just get Glenn to do it just so it's nice and even. Even if I apply it and I feel like I don't do my best, once you rinse off like the residue within the 6 hours or 8 hours, or if you have the 2 hours express, which is what I love and I use, then after it looks so even. Like I never get streaky. I never have funky hands. I can do a demonstration. Someone asked if I can do a demo and tips and tricks of what I do because I do have some tips and tricks. I do bring it up to my neck and I don't put anything on my face. Now that we got the self-tanner out of the way, which I need. Oh, and another thing is I love the 2-hour express so much, I went ahead and bought my own bottle. So I love this stuff. I recommend the 2-hour because it's super fast, and I don't really like to sleep in my self-tanner because I find that I'm someone where I do get hot at nighttime, and if I sweat, it transfers to the sheets. It does wash off, just FYI, but I just noticed it's not for me to sleep in self-tanner. I get too hot. On to the next foundation. I did a Wednesday Whoop or Womp on this. If you guys didn't know, I'm doing a series every single Wednesday. Wet n Wild foundation. This is the Photo Focus. Obsessed. Unfortunately, this does not match me right now. I have to go up a shade or maybe a shade or 2 because I do plan on self-tanning again, but it is so amazing for $5.99. It looks flawless. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'm not even gonna say any more about this because it is so freaking bomb. I'm so upset I didn't try it sooner, so go check out that video. What I'm also obsessed with are the powders. Now, the powder that I tried was the tan beige to set it. It looks so beautiful, makes my skin look silky, doesn't look powdery whatsoever. And then I happened to read the comments and you guys were suggesting to get a deeper shade and to use it to contour. That's what I have right now to warm up my face. I have the shade Cocoa. This blends so beautifully, especially with a duo fiber brush. This is just life. And I just circle it around and it just blends out so seamlessly, because sometimes I have issues with muddiness on contour powders and also bronzers, and this just works how I want a high-end one to work, but so cheap. I forgot how much this one is. I think it's $5.99 as well, or actually no, it's $4.99. So yeah, definitely recommend Cocoa for warming up, bronzing, and contouring. Love it. They do have another shade, but I believe it's warmer than this one. So I just like this one because it's more cooler in tone, but still warms up the face. It's like a neutral. Let's just say that. Thank you for the suggestions. I do read the comments. You guys are freaking amazing. Let's go to a high-end product. I didn't think I was gonna really try this out because I'm someone where I have an oily T-zone, so any type of oils and all of that, I'm just like, I don't know about it. Skirt, skirt. I wanted to try this out. Just, you know, don't knock it till you try it. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil. Life. This is amazing because I feel like it makes my foundations just glide on so beautifully. You don't need a lot. Don't put the whole freaking thing. I just use a couple drops. Just let it soak into the skin. I feel like it just gives you that beautiful, natural, healthy glow. I'm currently wearing it today, and even though it is an oil, it sinks into the skin, so I find that it doesn't give me any extra oils like subsiding to the surface. I find that it's still just how my regular oils are. So I didn't find any extra, which I was really surprised of. Go get a sample of this. I'm not sure. Can you get samples of the oils? Go try it out. Try to get a sample if you can, because I know they have those little plastic little tubs that they put the foundations in. So I'm sure they can just drop a couple oil drops in there. I just always love those Instagram videos though. Like, I'm like, come on girl, you know you want to do those unicorn tears, you know, when they're like, I don't know why, but I love it. I think it's so funny. I don't know why. I love it because everybody does it. So when I do it, I'm like, oh, hey, I'm like part of the cool kids. Like, am I part of the cool? I know, I'm not cool. I'm really not. A lip color I cannot stop using is the L'Oreal Infallible Pain Spicy Blush. So I thought I freaking lost this just the other day and I was looking all over for it and I loved it so much I went and I bought another one, and this is the shade right here. It's just like that perfect everyday pink. You guys know I love that shade, and now I have two because the day I bought it, of course I found the other one. But it's just very smooth, makes your lips look glossy and plump, and I love the taste of it. It's definitely like a fruity type of taste, and I just love the color. It's super comfortable, great for spring and summer, and I'm just obsessed with this shade. Another shade I've been obsessed with is the MAC Burnt Spice Retro Matte. Now, you guys know how I kind of feel about liquid lipsticks. Like, I love them, but I don't love them because I don't like that super dry look. But this one, look at that shade. It is perfect. You guys really need to get on this because this lip color will not budge whatsoever. It stays on for so long, even after you eat. I can't even believe it. It's so good, and it doesn't make my lips look super crusty. You know, just put a balm over it. But I love the retro mattes. Like, I want to buy more of the neutral shades. I think that's the one that everybody's gonna love. They did launch like new shades, and because they did send this to me, but I think before they already had other shades, which are the ones I want to look at because they have the more wearable shades, like the nudes and the baby pink. So yeah, but Burnt Spice is freaking bomb. Now, two mists I've been using nonstop. Makeup Fixie Mist. I am a little bit over halfway through. I love the mist on this. It is so fine. It is so fun like wine. It sets my makeup but doesn't make me feel like hairspray. So this is good for every day. If you have oily skin, this will not subside oils, I'll just say that. But this is a good refresher as well. But I love this for every day, and I'm not one where I like rose scents, but I love this one. And then when I feel like my skin just feels dehydrated or I haven't been keeping up with my skincare, lately, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't, which is why I've been utilizing these products. I've been trying out, so this is like 1 month's use of this spray, just so you can kind of get like a, I don't know, like an estimate of how long these sprays last, like 1, 2, 3, okay, I'm not helping, but this is the Hydrating Milky Mist with black oat and hyaluronic acid. That's really good because hyaluronic acid is really good for just moisturizing your skin, and it also helps with anti-aging, I believe. But it's just an amazing, amazing ingredient. I absolutely love it. It has a really nice fine mist. I'll spray this at nighttime. I'll spray this before my makeup just to help hydrate me. My favorite products probably from the makeup line Pixi are the sprays. Even the glow spray, those are my favorite things, and their skincare over their makeup. I do have a get ready, which I'm just gonna post. If it's from like now, I think like 2 weeks and like 3 days ago, I'm just gonna post it, but the makeup's like, it's okay. I mean, it's workable. It's not like amazing, like where I'm like, woo, I'm peeing, but you know, it's decent. But I actually prefer their skincare products and their sprays the best. Now, I did a whole swatch video on these babies, and oh, you guys know I love wearable lips. So Smashbox came out with the Be Legendary Liquid Pigment, and this is my favorite red right now. This one's called Bad Apple, and it is so bright, so pigmented. Look at that. These are the most pigmented freaking liquid pigments ever. They're very comfortable on the lips. They almost have like the same consistency of this one, except they're a little bit thicker, but they last for a while, very comfortable, don't dry out your lips, and they have a really nice shine. So if you're not someone where you like a juicy lip or a shine, a glossy lip, not a shine, a glossy lip, then these probably aren't for you. Now, this is probably the only lipstick that I like that is that metallic look right there. It is so pretty. Like, I'll just stick it right in the middle. Here, let's just do it now. And it's the only one I like because I find that since it is very wearable and creamy, it just blends more with the lip. See how it just gives me that little dimension? So that's what I've been using it as. It's so easy, and I love this one. This one's called Petal Metal. Only one I love from all the brands. Only one. And then a Perfect Everyday. I did have a baby pink one, but I don't know what happened to it, but this is my other favorite one. Mauve Wife. Great for everyday, of course. This shade right here. So those are the ones I've been loving. Oh my gosh. But that Petal Metal, I'm telling you. See how it just gives that little pop? Perfect, because it just blends so easily. I find like it doesn't look that great with liquid lipsticks. Like even when you blend, like you really got to put some work into it, and I don't have time for that. So with this one, I'm just like, boom, dimension. Now next up is the concealer that I'm wearing underneath my eyes. Let me kind of zoom you in. So my concealer, oh my gosh, look how it's not creasing. It's not bringing out any fine lines. I absolutely, man, I am glowy today. Look at that dimension. But just look how nice and natural it looks. Now, I did a whole video on this, and this is the new NARS Soft Matte Concealer. This one's in the shade Ginger. I absolutely love this one. Tarte Shape Tape. You guys know how much I was raving about it. You know what? That unfortunately is not working out for me because I feel like the more I use it, the drier it's making my under eyes, and it's just starting to look crusty. And I'm not about that crusty life. So this NARS one is amazing. You wouldn't think you would like a pot concealer because when I think of pot, I'm like thick, gunky, fine lines, road maps. Okay, road trip. For this one, it is not. It's so creamy, and a little goes a long way so that when you place it, when you start blending it out, you're like, whoa, and it goes full coverage. This baby will really surprise you. Since it is a pot, I just make sure to close it right away. But I've been using it already for weeks, and it hasn't dried out at all. And someone said they went through it too quick, but I've actually been okay with it. So I don't know. I am making a dent into it, but I still have quite a bit of product, and I find that a little goes a long way. Go give it a try. You'd be very surprised. Very. It is $30, but you guys know how I get with like products that are high-end and expensive. This $30 is actually worth it just because it's so full coverage and it makes my under eye look so good. Like Tarte Shape Tape, now I have backup, so I'm actually mixing in my Tarte Shape Tape with thinner concealers like my Maybelline Fit Me in order to make it work. Crazy. A new nail polish that I love is Excuse Me Sir from Essie. I'm currently wearing it. When you see it in person, it's a little bit more neon and it looks so cute on the toes. So I really love it because it's more of a wearable neon. It's not very neon though, but it's almost looks like that. It's very nice and bright and vivid. but not too vivid. So it's like perfect. I don't know. I just love this shade right now for springtime. Ooh, I like almost like I gurgled or something like that. I almost burped. Excuse me. Okay, so now I haven't tried like nothing from Estee Lauder, and they ended up sending me like a whole package of these lipsticks, and I was just like, Pure Color Love lipstick. Now this one's in 140. I'm currently wearing it right now with that dimension. At first, this is why I kind of was like, is the shape of it. It's like an edge and an edge. And I was like, why is it like that? But I actually really like it because I'm just like, choop, 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 choop. Like it works out. So here's the first shade. And I love this. Yeah, sorry. I have some makeup remover over my hand now. So this one is in the shade number 140. It's a beautiful nude. It doesn't make my lips peel, and they're very moisturizing. Obsessed. And I've never tried anything from Estee Lauder. I find that a lot of people skip over it. And number 100, because you guys know how I love my baby pinks. Obsessed with this 100 right here. And there's actually different finishes. So as you can see, 140, which is that nude, has a little bit more sheen. And then the pink one, matte. But the matte is not like a flat, crusty matte, because you guys know I get picky on that. I'm not trying to have no crusty ass lips, but I love these two shades are like my favorite, but they have so many nudes and so many pinks in the line where, you know how there's always that certain pink shade that you want? You'll probably find it, and that certain nude that you like, you'll find it because they have like all of them. They have all of them. I really love the packaging. I love the silver with like the kind of glass effect, the Estee Lauder. I don't know, it's very luxurious looking and I love it. And the formula is freaking bomb. So I'm obsessed with them. I would give them a try because, like I said, I haven't tried anything from Estee Lauder because, I don't know. I find that people may think Estee Lauder is just for like mature skin. It's really not. So I'm glad they sent me these lipsticks and I got to try them. This isn't sponsored. They don't even know I'm talking about this or anything like that. And yeah, I just wanted to mention them because I've been using them. Now, for a perfume scent, I feel like I've been talking so much. The Escada Fiesta Carioca. Carioca? I don't know, but this is the bomb. Oh my gosh. It is a combination of sweet plus fresh. I get very picky on sweet scents, but this one is so good. The only thing I don't like about these freaking Escada perfumes is they don't last the longest. So you gotta get the rollerball or the spray or whatever. I still have them for this. I've been trying to be good because you guys know how I got with Turquoise Summer. I went through those bottles like crazy. I'm trying not to. So this was for the month of March. I'm doing pretty good, but I just can't stop. It's like, oh, it's my favorite. So if you guys like Escada perfumes, they did come out with this one, and they have another one. I forgot what it's called, like Rio or something. I got the small one of it, but that one smells really good, but this one is like my favorite. It's perfect for daytime, and it's very girly and fresh and sweet and I don't know, all that stuff. I'm not gonna explain it. Just go smell the thing. And the pigment that I'm wearing on my eyes today, I did an Instagram post talking about glowing makeup and how I love glowing makeup and you know what's new. But this pigment I got in my Ipsy bag, and usually, not gonna lie, when I get pigments, I'm just like, I don't care. Like I'll kind of swatch them. If I don't like them, then I'll pass them on to someone else. Now this one from Naked Cosmetics has been my obsession. I cannot stop popping this in the inner corner or all over my lid. This one is in the shade Desert Sunset. I am so happy that they freaking put this in my bag. I've been using it quite a bit. This is what it looks like. It comes in a pot that's loose. There's no like little sifter or anything like that. But I'm gonna do a swatch of this just so you can see. And it looks so pretty like when you wet your brush too. Let's find a spot. I don't know. I just love how silky it looks. It looks really amazing in person, I swear. I hope it's picking up. Pick up this. I love it. It's what let me zoom you in. Zoom you in. So I have it all over my lid and popped in that inner corner. Oh my gosh, I love it. And then when you wet your brush and use it, let me do that. Wet it. And then that's what it looks like wet. Like super metallic, and then that's what it looks like just on its own. I'm obsessed. So again, it's all over my lid, popped in my inner corner. Let's add a little bit more pop because you guys know I love that. And it just looks so beautiful. Just, I get compliments whenever I wear this pigment. Like people are like, what is it? And I almost feel like dumb because I'm like, oh, Naked Cosmetics pigment. And they look at me like, what What's that? So I'm really glad because I'm actually gonna plan to make an order of more Naked Cosmetics. I really, really love these pigments. I think that they look beautiful. They glide on really nicely. You don't need a special brush for it or anything like that. It's just stunning. They speak for themselves. Is that all I have to show you? I think it is because that was a lot of shit. All right, guys, well, that is it for my March favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed. That is it. I know I showed you a ton of stuff. Go watch my previous videos. I show you a lot of other drugstore products, so that's why I didn't want to like keep mentioning those, but some of them I had to like bring up right now because I just love them every single day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll plan to do another favorites video for next month. And again, if I have like a lot more of beauty favorites that I have that I'm currently using, I'll do a Friday whoop. But I do have a current skincare find video or current favorite drugstore, new skincare product finds that I've been using because you guys know I'm huge on Murad, but I've been trying to venture out and try other brands. Oh my gosh, I have so many new skincare finds that have been amazing. Some from drugstore and some from high-end. So keep an eye out for that. I will be filming that next week, but my next video will be a whole organizational declutter of my primers and also foundations. And they're leaving. Alright guys, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys. Okay, now let's get on. And I will see you guys in my next one. Mwah! Whoop, whoop. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was so into my video that I didn't even notice my lash was just hanging on for its dear life.